Hey, hello, and welcome to Inspo Vibes with SK. Do you see the lake behind me? Well, it's beautiful, isn't it? But as far as the eye can see, one doesn't see where the other end is. It's such a huge lake. So that brought me to thinking, where are our limits? Who defines these limits? And are these limits really the limit of our potential and our capability? Or they're just being created by someone and we continue to believe so? And what if we stepped over these limits? Speed limit, this limit, that limit, age limit, you can't do this limit, you can't laugh beyond a certain limit, you can't enjoy beyond a certain limit. Oh my God, I have been sick of these limitations on my life all these years. So today's video is dedicated to exploring these limits in our lives, how they are limiting us from living up to our full potential, and what would happen if we just broke down one limit and pushed ourselves a little more. Interested? So let me share one story from my childhood with you. Okay, my grandfather, I'm talking about the early 1970s. At the time, there were no electric diesel pumps to pump water. So my father owned a well, and my grandfather, I'm sorry, Bapuji, he had a well and he had two bulls which he used to tie with a rope, and the whole day their job was just to go around the well and pull out water from the well for my grandmother and my masis to take care of the needs at home. So, couple of times he forgot to tie these bulls. But the moment he put those bulls on that track around the well, the bulls naturally just started walking around and going in that circle. I found that so strange and I said, Bapuji, how come? Today you haven't even put a rope around them. He says, you know what? With the repetitive going round and round, their mind has set a track. Their mind has limited them that their world is this circle. And so, even if there is no rope, it is in their mind that all they have to do is keep going around and round the well. And today, when I see this lake, I'm reminded of that story, and I'm compelled to say that most of the time in our lives also there are limits. Limits that are set by others, could be family, could be your society, could be the community that you live in, could be your job, could be the friends around you. But so many circumstances and people have set limits and boundaries, and they dictate what you can do, how much you can do. Wouldn't it be nice if we just looked within us and identified that one thing that is limiting us, that one limit that is limiting us from reaching our full potential, and just for once, just left those ropes aside and see what happens? You will be amazed at how free and liberated you feel and how you are able to do more. Because most of the time we are so conditioned to into thinking that we are in this box and these are the limits and we need to move and work within them. Try challenging those limits and see how free you feel, how happy you feel, and you will be amazed at what more you can do. Worth trying? So question the limits around you, relook at all the limits and boundaries that are set on you, and see which are the ones that are healthy and which are the ones that are actually pulling you back, restricting you and limiting you. And don't forget to tell me in the comments, okay, if you find one such limit that you identified and overcame or pushed it or moved it a little further. I would love to read about that. And you take good care of yourself. And before you end this video, don't forget to hit on the like button, share this with others to spread the vibes of inspiration, and don't forget to subscribe because that lets you know whenever I post a new video. With that, this is SK signing off. Adios and